Hi there, and welcome to Powerlife. My name is Paul Baker, and I'm the Global Strategy and Training Director for Powerlife Global Health. Over the next 45 minutes or so, I'm going to take you on a journey, a Powerlife journey, explaining where we came from, through to our amazing products, how they're manufactured, and finally, the superb opportunity that awaits you if you decide to become a distributor with us, selling our great products to your friends, your family, and other acquaintances. So sit back and enjoy the journey, but don't forget to have a piece of paper and a pen handy to jot down any questions you might have at the end. What we want to do is quite simply transform you from the inside out. So, who are Powerlife? Well, we're a dynamic and progressive natural health supplement company, and our aim is to improve the well-being of as many people as possible through affordable, scientifically tested and rigorously researched natural products which benefit all from the very youngest to our older citizens. So our products are for you, your children, your parents, and maybe even your grandparents. We have our own state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities, an inspiring leadership team, and a growing network of global distributors. And we really believe we're setting a new benchmark for excellence in the global natural health sector. And now a little bit about our background. Our manufacturing arm, LJAC, was founded in 1999 and has been selling quality products extracted from Malaysian natural plants and herbs to pharmaceutical companies around the world ever since. Well, in 2018, the Powerlife Global Health Marketing Network was launched to give people like you, health and business-minded people globally, the opportunity to grow a business by selling our amazing products. Well, in the short time that we've been marketing our products to the world, we have grown exponentially, and we really now are a global presence marketing global health and global wealth. Our factory is in Malaysia, as is our headquarters, and we've just opened another headquarters in the United Kingdom to cover Europe. We have a regional office in South Africa looking after the African subcontinent, a regional office in Canada looking after the Americas, and although we have over 25 countries we operate in around Africa, we have 12 country offices in that continent. We also have offices in India and Bangladesh, and coming soon, a number of countries including Dubai, the Philippines, Indonesia, Australia, New Zealand, and of course the United States of America. Powerlife was founded with a very clear mission in mind, and our first mission is to equip and empower individuals of all races, creeds, ages, and religions with the tools to change the lives of others for the better through excellent natural health products. Our second mission is to provide a platform of opportunity for all to create successful, ethically driven businesses, enabling them to supplement their existing income or generate a full-time living. Now, we also have a very clear vision, and the first part of that vision is to be part of a world where everyone takes responsibility for their own health and contributes towards the health of their communities, their nations, and their world. The second part is to help create a world where everyone, whatever their position, is given the opportunity to rise above their current status and achieve greatness. Now, our values are based upon the one word in Powerlife to which we all subscribe: inspire. Integrity is our cornerstone. We have a never-ending commitment to customers. We're supportive to all in our organisation. We have a passion to live life to the full. We have innovation in products, marketing plan, and people. We have a rigorous enforcement of quality and standards, and we subscribe to excellence in all we do. All in all, power inspires power. Now, our global management team is based in Malaysia and comprises individuals with decades of professional experience. The first person is me, Paul Baker, on the left, your Global Strategy Director, and I've spent my entire career in consulting, in branding, marketing and culture building, mainly in the natural health sector. I've also had a dual career as a musician, a French horn player, a conductor and a composer, and I've played and conducted with many of the world's leading orchestras. I've also worked with artists such as George Michael, Michael Jackson, Tom Jones and Shirley Bassey. Next, we come to Mr. Jackie Chong, our Global Operations Director, and Jackie in many respects is the backbone of the company because he developed the compensation plan that you'll benefit from if you join us, and make sure that everybody is paid on time and the right amount. Next we come to Mr. Chan Chi, the Global Production Director, and he's in charge of our factory, manufacturing our amazing products, and of course researching and developing new ones. And finally, Mr. Michael Lee, who's a formidable man, an amazing salesman, an amazing trainer and motivator, and he really is much of the power behind Powerlife itself. I hope one day you'll have the pleasure of meeting him and you'll know what I mean. Now, you may remember that I mentioned earlier we have our own state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities. Well, here it is, our own factory, and we're responsible for everything from product development and research, through to production, to mixing and filling, and of course quality control, and finally to packing and distribution all over the world. Now, of course, you don't need to take just our word for it on the quality of our products, because they're all fully certified, from kosher certification through to halal certification, through to approval by the Federal Drugs Administration from the United States, and several other certifications, including ISO 9000. Now, if you're getting bored with my voice for a little while, then it's time to take a break, because I'd like to show you a video which takes our Pro Lady product, one of our most well-loved brands, through the process from research and development right through to packing and distribution. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you in a minute.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Tropical Malaysia. My name's Paul Baker and I'm the Global Strategy Director for Powerlife Global Health. Have we got a treat for you today? This is the LJAC factory, who are our partners in manufacturing for Powerlife, and we're going to show you everything they do from start to finish of producing the world's most incredible natural products, which we at Powerlife are privileged to be distributing throughout the world. So follow me and have a great afternoon at this wonderful factory. Come on, let's see what's inside.
All Powerlife products start with extensive research and development. Firstly, different ingredients are mixed together to achieve the desired compound. Then the blend is subjected to stability tests to measure shelf life and the consistency of taste, texture, colour and smell. It's also tested for moisture content. Next, the sterilisation process to remove all bacteria and pathogens, so that the subsequent bacteria tests can be 100% accurate. Bacteria is then added to see how it will react with the compound. It's then grown in a temperature-controlled bacteria cultivator. Joanne then examines the interaction between the compound and the bacteria under a microscope and measures the bacteria colony. The final trials are carried out by feeding the compound to fish with similar DNA to our own over a 40-day period. Their blood profiles are then examined to establish the effects and measured. I asked Dr. Allen, Head of Research and Development, why research is so critical. After all, why not just go into the jungle and pick a plant?
So why the R&D is so important to a company? R&D is the core of a company, because we know that nowadays is a lot of competitive in this environment. So therefore, a company need to innovate a more innovative product and new products to our customers in order to survive in these environments. Our company is different with other companies because we will conduct a series of the R&D research and development on nutrition. This is used to prove that the product is effective to the health of human beings. So for just now, I mentioned to you our product is go through a lot of processes. First, we will design a product. After that, we will do a testing on the stability test, and then finally, we will do on QC, quality assurance, and quality control. And last but not least, we will testing on the animal model. So that's why from the whole process, we can show that our product is very effective.
Ingredients like Kachik Fatima, which are an essential part of our Pro Lady product, aren't farmed. They have to be tracked down and harvested from the jungle. It's then dried, shredded, and delivered to our factory for inspection and processing. A massive extraction tank is used to extract the active ingredient. The resulting liquid is then poured off. It's then concentrated down to a thick syrup. The most time-consuming part of the process comes next, freeze drying.
There are many different ways of drying used by health supplement companies, including drum drying, which leaves moisture residues requiring additives, and oven drying, which unfortunately destroys much of the potency of the active ingredient. But, although the most expensive and drawn-out method, only freeze drying preserves the active ingredients to the highest possible level. The concentrated syrup is poured into trays, smoothed over, and then freeze dried at a temperature of -40 degrees Celsius for 10 days. At the end of the process, only the essence of the product remains. This is then ground down and sent back to the laboratory for batch testing. Before mixing and packing, every batch of Ketchup Fatima, or indeed the active ingredient in any of our products, is measured to ensure the batch is of the highest quality and potency. Using a machine called an HPLC3, a sample of the ingredient is tested against established markers. If the sample, for any reason, doesn't measure up, the whole batch is rejected and a new batch processed. ProLady is well established, but we have a range of exciting new products coming to you very soon, including one for children and another for the huge slimming market. With the latest batch given the green light, our Ketchup Fatima is then mixed with collagen and other ingredients for our exclusive ProLady compound. The final mix is then injected into sachets, and each sachet heat sealed. This is the same process for all our powdered products. Samples of the sachets are then subjected to intense underwater pressure to ensure they're both air and watertight. Every single sachet is then individually weighed and packed by hand. This batch is being sent to our distributors in Africa. So, next stop, a Powerlife office near you. Well done, Powerlife producers. See you all next time.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed that, and it gave you lots of insight into what we actually do. You saw a little bit there about our ProLady product, but what about the rest? Well, we have 5 amazing products for you to take a look at. The first one is ProDetox, for a cleaner body and mind. The next, Protect, to get your immune system fighting fit. ProLady, especially for the young in you. ProFit, to bring back that loving feeling. And finally, ProCell, to regenerate, rejuvenate, and rejoice. So let's take a look at each of our products in more detail. Firstly, we have ProDetox, which is mainly there to help support detoxification, so important in our current world with all the pollution around. It helps promote healthy blood flow. It helps protect cell membranes. It helps fight inflammation. And of course, it helps support overall health. If you'd like full details of the product ingredients and scientific studies showing exactly what they can do, then please do go onto our website www.powerlifeglobal.com/products, and there really is a huge amount of information there supporting these slides. Now, of course, scientific research is one thing, but do these products actually work? Now, each of the slides I'm going to show you about each of our products is followed up with a testimonial. Now, these testimonials were freely given. In no way did we ask them to write in and say what had happened to them. We didn't suggest anything at all. These literally as we received them. Now, this lady has an amazing story because she had terrible abdominal pain and sexual activity problems. And she really feels that Powerlife has made an amazing difference to her life. I'll give you a few seconds to read it. The next product we come on to is Protect. Protect is really there to help support the immune system to fight off viruses, and we all know how important that is these days. It also helps to protect the gut, and in particular helps defend against H. pylori infection, which can lead to colon cancer and other problems. It's estimated that 85% of the world's population has H. pylori infection without even knowing it. It can help promote detoxification and work in conjunction with ProDetox that we saw earlier. It helps combat inflammation, and it helps decrease oxidative stress. It also helps improve symptoms of acid reflux. Now again, please look for the full details of this, including scientific studies, on our website. And here's another amazing testimony from a lady who took Protect because she suffered from acid reflux and gastric for more than 10 years. Again, I'll give you a few seconds to read through her testimony. Well, here's a familiar product, that Pro Lady we saw earlier in our factory video tour. Pro Lady is for ladies of all ages. It can help revitalize hair, skin and nails. It can help reduce the effects of menopause. It can help regulate hormone balance, so important to ladies of all ages. It can help strengthen the birth canal after childbirth. It can help to improve sleep quality and reduce anxiety. And it can help protect joints and bones, particularly as you grow older. And again, for full details, please do check out our website. And another fantastic testimony. This one is so impressive, I'm going to read it out for you. I work at the South African Department of Science and Technology, the Indigenous Knowledge System unit, dealing with indigenous medicinal plants. I've researched many plant-based products and know how effective they are, but I must admit I have never seen products as effective as Powerlife. I have migraine with aura and use injections to control it. I also suffer from mitral valve prolapse and stage 4 endometriosis, and have been on chronic medications for both. I experienced excruciating pains every day. I literally took one box each of Pro Lady, Protect, Pro Detox and Pro Cell, and I don't know what pain is anymore. I'm utterly convinced I'm on the road to complete healing, thanks to Powerlife. And thank you, Bantwan and Cozy, Pretoria, South Africa, for sending in that unsolicited testimony. That really is amazing, isn't it? Well, from a product that's specifically designed to help ladies, we move on to a product specifically designed to help men, which contains what we call Malaysian ginseng, or tonka ali, which is an amazing Malaysian herb. So what's Profit for? Well, primarily, it's to help boost testosterone levels, which tend to drop as you get older. It helps increase sexual libido as a result. It can help tackle erectile dysfunction problems. It can help improve muscle strength. And it can help decrease body fat. And again, for more details, please check out the product page on our website. And here's another testimony, this time from a gentleman. Most of our distributors are ladies, so it's really gratifying to get a testimony from a man. He used to be constipated, and his wife used to suffer from period pains. Now they're both taking Powerlife products and really have improved as a result. And finally, we come on to ProCell, to rejuvenate, regenerate, and rejoice as a result. ProCell may help protect cells from aging and stress-related damage. It may help increase blood flow to the brain. It may help improve blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure levels. It may help boost exercise performance. And it may also help reduce joint pain and stiffness. So again, please do go to our website on our product page for much more details. It will keep you reading until midnight, I promise you. And finally, on our product section, one last amazing testimony from a lady whose son suffered from eczema from the age of 6 months, and he's now 11. And she tried everything before using Powerlife products, and nothing worked. But she joined Powerlife, she started to give him Protect and ProCell daily, and after only 4 weeks, his eczema had completely cleared up. Now, of course, we make no direct claims about the medicinal properties of our products because rules and regulations in various countries prevent us from doing so. But quite frankly, we don't really need to. If this is the experience that our customers have, well, they speak for us. And now, the section I guess you're most excited about. Yes, you've seen where Powerlife came from. You've seen our background and our history. You've seen lots and lots about our factory, our products, and the amazing testimony for the benefits that our customers have experienced. So now the question you're probably asking is, how can I join you and how can I make a success of it? Well, this section is for you. And it's your key to the Powerlife style, the Powerlife opportunity. Now, I don't know whether you've been in network marketing before, but I thought I'd take a few minutes to just explain what it is if you haven't. You may have come across people selling various things in direct selling or network marketing or multi-level marketing, as it's sometimes called, and thought, well, I don't know whether it's for me or not. So let's have a look at what some people think. Well, you know, sometimes you tell people you own a network marketing business and watch their faces cringe. They'll say something like, oh, it must be one of those scam things, or I don't believe it. It seems too good to be true. But you know what? Your chances of succeeding in network marketing are much higher than in a traditional small business. Now, look around you. Businesses all over the place are closing down. In fact, at least 50% of small businesses fail in their first year of operations, and 95% fail within the first 5 years. And this data is from the International Association of Small Businesses, and it's true. We see them all the time, particularly during this recent pandemic. So, after 5 years of 12-hour days, stressed out and in debt up to your eyeballs, you only have a 5% chance of success. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't really do it for me, does it? And it doesn't have to be that way. So bottom line, a business is a business. So let's do a comparison between starting up your own traditional small business and starting up a network marketing business. Well, for a start, in network marketing, costs are much lower. It can cost from as little as $50 to start your own business in network marketing, and ongoing monthly costs can be similar. Now compare that to about rent, employees, local taxes, plant, machinery, professional fees, advertising hoardings, delivery vehicles, let alone the startup costs of obtaining a new office, furnishing it, getting all the right licenses and employees, etc., etc. Secondly, a network marketing business is simpler to run. There's no complex bookkeeping. You don't have to keep accounts year on year, have them audited, etc., etc. Yes, okay, you have to keep your own expenses to claim against taxes and so on and so forth, but that's about it. You don't have to design your own marketing materials. You don't have websites or advertising campaigns to manage and budget for. You don't need to source specialist training. It's all done for you by the network marketing company. And thirdly, the time is now. Now, I don't need to tell you just what this pandemic has done to the world. It's completely decimated it. I'm sure you know people that have been badly affected by the virus, whether or not they've caught it. If they haven't, many will have lost their jobs or had their pay cut dramatically. World economies could take a decade or more to recover, and retail outlets are closing as people avoid crowded shopping malls, preferring instead online shopping or face-to-face in small groups. Health awareness as a result has never been higher. People are scared to death of catching it and really want to prepare their bodies to fight it off if they do. And finally, nothing is guaranteed anymore. The traditional employer-employee relationship, the job for life, the benefits, all of those things have been completely turned on their head. Well, I hope I've shown you some good reasons as to why you should seriously consider starting your own network marketing business. So, why Powerlife? Well, if you're watching this, you're probably interested in health. To be honest, if you're only interested in how much money you can earn, well, this opportunity probably isn't for you, and you'd be unlikely to be successful if that were the case. But assuming you are interested in your health, as most people are these days, you probably buy supplements sometimes from a health food store, or even regularly. There's a huge selection available these days. You take them, and when you run out of products, you go back into the health food store and you buy some more for the next month, and the next month, and the next month, and so on and so forth. But what if you only bought those products once and the products were free for the rest of your life? Well, with Powerlife, you can. Let me show you how. Now, before we move on, I really must stress that you are under no obligation at all to become a Powerlife member. If you'd simply like to buy the products for your own benefit or for those of your family, please do ask your distributor and they'd be very, very happy to supply you and have a talk with you about what your needs are. But if you'd like to come in or consider coming in as a Powerlife member, there are 4 distinct levels which you can enter at. The first one is as a member. Now this costs $50 and entitles you to 1 product. And this is ideal for people who maybe primarily would like to use the products themselves, but leaves the door open for a little bit later on for them to introduce them to friends, family, and other acquaintances, and earn a small income on the side. The second entry point is as a VIP package. This costs $100 and entitles you to 2 Powerlife products, and many of our distributors do come in at that level. The third level, which is a little more expensive, is the manager package. This costs $500 and entitles you to 10 Powerlife products. And finally, if you'd really like to take the plunge, you can come in as a Power Package. This costs $1,600 and entitles you to 32 products. However, if you come in as a new member as a Power Package, there's a really special deal on offer, which your distributor will be very happy to explain to you after this presentation. Now, no matter what level you come in at, except for Power, you have 150 days to accumulate enough to upgrade to Power, and again, no matter what level you're at, you're entitled to free maintenance until the 31st of July 2021. And I'll explain a little later what maintenance in this context actually means. Now, if you're watching this presentation, you may well have seen presentations before from other multi-level marketing companies. And you may also be aware that some of them only pay up and down or left and right, or in a very specific way. At Powerlife, we have changed the dynamic of how that all works, and we actually have 9 Power bonuses for you. The first one is the sponsorship bonus. The second one we call a roll-up bonus. Number 3 is an upgrade bonus, a binary pairing bonus, a level pairing bonus, a maintenance bonus, a binary pairing bonus on maintenance, a retail bonus, and finally, leadership ranks and incentives. Okay, so before we move on to the details, let me share a couple of important notes with you. You saw the 4 distinct levels in which you can enter Powerlife as a member on the previous slides. But it's important to remember that the higher you enter, the more you earn. Now, you'll also notice that so far we've been talking in US dollars. This is because Powerlife Global is a global currency, and of course every country that we operate in has a different currency. So please do ask the person giving you this presentation what the exchange rate is between your currency and the US dollar to help you understand a little better. Finally, before we move on, you're going to see the letters PV a great deal in the next few slides. Now, PV stands for product volume, and it's the basis on which all commissions and bonuses are paid. 100% of PV represents 50% of the value or the cost of the product, or the retail cost of the product. For example, if the product cost is $50 per box, 100% PV would be $25, 10% PV would be $2.50, and so on. If you're in any way confused, please do ask your distributor to pause this presentation at any point to explain further, or ask them at the end during question time. Okay, so if you've decided to join us as a member and you've taken our products and you decide that you'd like to start earning an income from sponsoring other people to come into the Powerlife family, you can do so. And this is how it works. As a member, if you decide to sponsor somebody who comes in also as a member, you'll receive a bonus of $7.50. Now that equates to 30% of the product volume, or PV, on the value of the products that they've bought. If somebody comes in as a VIP under you, you'll receive $10, which represents 20% product volume or PV of the products they've bought. A manager, you'll receive $31.25, which is 12.5% PV. And if you're lucky enough to find somebody that's willing to come in as a Power Package, you'll receive $60, which represents 7.5% PV. Now you'll note that as a member, the maximum PV payout you can receive is 30%. However, if you decide to join us as a VIP, the numbers change quite a lot quite quickly. As a VIP, if you sponsor somebody to become a member, you'll receive $10, which is 40% of PV, as opposed to $7.50 if you are only a member. If you sponsor a similar VIP to yourself, you'll receive $20, which represents 40% product volume. A manager, $62.50, which is 25% PV on the products that they've bought. And again, a Power member that you recruit, you'll receive $120, which represents 15% of the product volume. So you can see the numbers are already changing quite dramatically. And it gets better. However, the maximum payout you can receive as a VIP is 40%. But let's move on to manager. And again, this is where the numbers make another big difference. If as a manager you sponsor a new member, you'll receive $10 and 40% PV. You sponsor a VIP, you'll receive $20, which represents 40% PV. If you sponsor a manager, you'll receive $100, which represents 40% PV. And if you sponsor a Power Package member, you'll receive $192, which equates to 24% PV. So you can see, as I said earlier, the higher you enter, the more you earn. Let's see what's at the top of the tree. And by the way, the maximum PV payout you can receive as a manager is 40%. So how about the creme de la creme, the Power Package, which we encourage you to come into if you possibly can afford it. Because as a Power member, sponsoring a member, you'll receive $10, which is 40% PV. If you sponsor a VIP, you'll receive $20, which is 40% PV. If you sponsor a manager, you'll receive $100, which is 40% PV. But if you sponsor a Power Package, you'll still receive 40% PV and earn an extra $320 US. So again, and I can't stress enough, the higher you can enter, the more you'll earn. So again, when you have your questions a little bit later on, really do go through these options, and if you possibly can, come into the higher level, because it will make a big difference to how quickly you can get going in this business. The maximum PV payout you can receive as a Power is 40%, but you get it on all of the levels. Now, we've talked about sponsorship bonus, but number 2 bonus is a roll-up bonus. This means that not only do you receive bonuses for people that you sponsor, but you also receive bonuses for people, those you've sponsored, who also sponsor. And again, this is how it works. You're a Power member and you sponsor a manager. Who sponsors a VIP? Who sponsors a Power Package? So it doesn't seem that complicated, does it? So the VIP will receive $120 for sponsoring the Power Package, 15% PV. The manager will receive $72 from the VIP, or from the VIP sponsoring the Power Package. And even though you haven't directly sponsored the Power Package on the right, you will still earn $128 on that recruitment of that Power Package the VIP member has sponsored. And that's what we call a roll-up bonus. Okay, the maximum intro bonus is $320, which equates to a total company payout. And of course, the intro bonus is rolled up to the higher package immediately to the introducer in the sponsorship line. You can see the way that it works there. You can see the flow there. So we've looked at the various bonuses you can attract when you sponsor people. We've looked at number 2, the roll-up bonus. And now we come to number 3, the upgrade bonus. I'm sure you remember earlier when I said that at any time you can upgrade from one level to another. And of course, when you do, the people that you've sponsored or have sponsored you and you sponsor also get paid as a result of the upgrade. So let's have a look at how this works. So let's suppose you're a Power member, you've upgraded already and you're a Power member there, and you've sponsored a manager who in turn has sponsored a VIP who at some point in the future has decided to upgrade to a Power. So you'd think that you on the left wouldn't have anything to do with the Power on the right, but there you'd be wrong, because the manager will earn $20 from sponsoring the VIP in the first place, and he'll earn an additional $180 or 24% PV when the VIP upgrades to Power. But because you sponsored the original manager, you will also earn, as a result of the VIP upgrading to Power, $120, which represents 16% PV. And the maximum intro bonus you can earn is $320, which is the same as the total company payout. And as it says at the bottom, you can upgrade to any higher membership package any time in life by paying the full amount of the package. So we've covered sponsorship, roll-up, and now upgrade. So now we move on to number 4 bonus, the binary pairing bonus. So this is a bonus where you are paid for each pair that comes in below you. And this is again how it works. As long as you sponsor one member on the left, or a VIP or a manager, and one member on the right, you are paid a bonus, or what's called a binary pairing bonus. And the pairing bonus, of course, is determined by the package. If you're a VIP, there'll be a higher PV. If you manage a higher still, and a Power package, of course, higher yet still. So that's what we call the binary pairing bonus. So we've looked at the sponsorship bonus, we've looked at the roll-up bonus, we've looked at the upgrade bonus, and we've looked at the binary pairing bonus, and this is how it works across the levels. So you'll see on the left there we have a daily income, your maximum daily income, which can equate to your monthly income. So let's have a look first at what a member can earn as their binary pairing bonus. So you remember you've come in with one product at $50 and you place anything between 1 and 4 pairs in your downline, and that equates to $5 per pair for the first 4 pairs, or each of the first 4 pairs. From pairs 5 to 34, we will pay you $1.50 for each pair. That equates to, say, 4 pairs at $5, which is $20, and say 30 pairs at $1.50, which comes out at $45. That gives you a maximum daily income of $65. Multiply that by 30, and that gives you a monthly income of $1,950. So you're a VIP package. You've paid $100, you have 2 products, but this time round for your first 12 pairs, pairs 1 to 12, we'll pay you $5 for each one, and from pairs 13 to 72, we'll pay you $1.50 per pair. So let's say you sponsor 12 pairs, you're at $5, that gives you $60, and you sponsored 60 pairs at $1.50, which gives you $90. That gives you a maximum daily income of $150, bringing the total over the month to $4,500. It's getting interesting, isn't it? Well, let's have a look at what a manager can earn. $500 to come in as a manager. For the first 24 pairs, that's pairs 1 to 24, we'll pay you $5 each pair as a bonus, and pairs 25 to 624, $2, not just $1.50 but $2. You can see there that again, if you sponsor 24 pairs at $5 each, that's $120, and say 600 pairs at $2 gives you $1,200. That's a daily income of $1,220, which over the month equates to $39,600. It's really getting exciting now, isn't it? Let's have a look what we can do on the binary pairing bonus for a power package. 1,632 products. So for the first 48 pairs, pairs 1 to 48, we will pay you $5 each for each pair you place below yourself on your downline. And from there on to infinity, whether you sponsor 20,000 pairs or 49, we will pay you $2.50 per pair. Well, of course, the money in that instance is very difficult to equate because it's infinity, so you can earn as much or as little as you want. The sky really is your limit. And all you've got to do to qualify is sponsor a minimum of 2 new members, 1 on each leg. That becomes a pair. 1 left, 1 right equals 1 pair. Isn't that amazing? Now, of course, the binary pairing bonus means that for each pair you have, each pair will then go on to sponsor 2 pairs and so on and so forth. So that's what we call binary pairing. Level pairing is simply from top down. You just sponsor 1 pair who sponsors 1 pair who sponsors 1 pair and so on and so forth. So 1 on the left, 1 on the right, 25 PV, 25 PP. How does it relate to your maximum daily income as a member? Well, as a member, you don't get anything for level pairing bonus. It's only available to people who enter as or who are VIP or above. So a VIP member will earn 2 pairs at $5. This is their maximum daily income, $5 per pair, which is $10. And times 30, of course, gives you $300. Again, remember that each of these bonuses is in addition to all of the others. So this is the level pairing bonus. As a member, you can sponsor up to 12 pairs per day for $5 each pair, giving you $60. Over a 30-day period equates to $1,800. And finally, as a Power Package member, a $1,600 entry, you can sponsor up to 40 pairs a day, $2 for each pair, gives you $200. And over a total of 30 days, that's a bonus of $6,000 in addition to all of the other ones that you've earned. Okay, and as before, the qualification is simply to sponsor a minimum of 2 new members, 1 on each leg, and the above relates to the maximum daily limits for pairings and levels. So I suppose you could call the previous slide a sort of income chart potential slide. This is actually how it's going to work in practice. This is an example of level pairing bonus. So you're a VIP and you have sponsored a VIP on your left leg and on your right leg. Okay, that's the same level pairing, and that will earn you $10, which equates to 20% of PV. Okay. Your left VIP sponsors a VIP and a manager, and your right VIP sponsors a VIP and a power. Same level pairing. That's 50 PV times 20%, again, another $10. Okay, so for VIP level, pairing limit is 2 pairs each level to an unlimited depth, but your daily limit is 2 pairs. So let's look at the difference it makes on level pairing bonus if you're a manager. So there's you at the top there, a manager on the left if you've sponsored, a manager on the right. Okay, same level pairing. This time you're on 20%, 250 PV times 20% equals $50, not 10, as it was when you were a VIP. Your left manager sponsors another manager and a power member, and your right manager sponsors a manager and a power member, same level pairing. 300 PV times 20%, and this time it's $60. Now for manager level, pairing limit is 12 pairs each level to an unlimited depth with a maximum daily limit of 12 pairs, not 2 pairs as previously. Now again, let's look at how level pairing bonuses work if you enter or if you're a power member, and again this makes a huge difference. And once again, remember, this level pairing bonus is in addition to all of the other bonuses that we've been through. So you're a power member, you sponsor a power member on the left and one on the right. Same level pairing, this time it's 800 PV times 20%, which is $160. Your left power sponsors a power on the left and a power on the right, and your right power sponsors another 2 powers. Same level pairing, this time it's 1000 PV, 20% of 1000 PV, which is $200. A big difference from the bonuses received if you were only a VIP or a manager. And again, for power level members, pairing limit is 40 pairs each level to an unlimited depth, and the daily limit is 40 pairs. So a big difference, and I can't stress again, you know, what difference it will make to your income if you come in just one level above that which you were thinking of coming into. So let's look at a level pairing bonus example with you as power and your earning potential with just 3 bonuses. So you're a power member. You sponsor directly 2 more power members. That will give you a total of $640, which is $320 each times 2. And a binary pairing bonus first level of $160, and a level pairing bonus first level of another $160. Then each of those 2 people that you've sponsored, each sponsored 2 more people. That means there's a total of 6 people plus you in your downline, all at power. For that, you're paid a binary pairing bonus, second level of $280. You're also paid a level pairing bonus, second level of $200, which brings a total bonus to $1,440. Now, I promise you, there is almost no other multi-level marketing company in the world which can give you that level of earnings across the sponsorships and the binary pairing and the level pairings all together. It really is truly amazing, and it really can set you on course to be extremely successful if you do it properly. Now, I did mention earlier about maintenance bonus. Maintenance is the amount you need to spend each month to keep your account active. And it's simply, no matter what level you're at, 1 box of product per month. Now, at the moment, we've suspended that because of the situation we found ourselves in until the 31st of July 2021. We've suspended it as a compulsory activity that you have to do as a Powerlife distributor. However, you will see from here that we do really encourage you to continue to do it. It's a little bit like people that go and be Grab or Uber drivers. They still have to put petrol in the tank to make sure their business works, and this is an ongoing business expense from which you will earn, and you will also earn from your downline who also keeps up their maintenance. So we strongly encourage you and your downlines to continue maintenance, even though it's not compulsory until the 31st of July next year. So there's you. And these are the various levels on which you'll be paid from your downlines maintaining their sponsorship, as we encourage everybody to do. Okay, so you receive a 5% personal sales bonus on your product volume. Personal maintenance PV pairing at your week group. That means that we'll make sure that your groups are balanced out as much as possible so as to ensure fairness all round. You need to sponsor at least 2 new members in 2 different groups in order to achieve this. And to achieve all 10 level bonuses, you must sponsor at least 5 direct and active members. Okay, no flushing if not maintained. That means that, you know, if for some reason you aren't able to maintain that, we're not going to sort of flush out the people that are no longer active. We'll just keep paying you on that. but new business will not be added if the account is inactive, if your account becomes inactive. So, in addition to paying you a maintenance bonus, we're also going to pay you a binary pairing bonus on maintenance. So what does that mean? It means that if you maintain a balance in your downlines, your left team and your right team, okay, we will continue to pay you a binary pairing bonus on maintenance. So when your left and right side members maintain or repurchase, you receive pairing bonuses in line with your membership package. Now, we've shown up here a VIP. If you're a manager, it will be more power, even more, and so on and so forth. But it's important that they balance out and that your left and right side members maintain or purchase for you to receive those pairing bonuses. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is absolutely no obligation for you to become a Powerlife member if you just want to use our products, and many people do. However, if you do become a distributor, if you do join the Powerlife family, you will also meet people who aren't, for a variety of reasons, interested in becoming a distributor, but would like to take the products and like to buy them from you. So we have a retail price available to all our members so that they can retail it to the public. And that is quite simply a product price rebate of $10, meaning you can buy any of our products as a member at $40 per box and resell them at $50, giving you a 20% gross profit on your sales. And again, the same applies whether you're a member, a VIP, a manager, or a power package. $40 per box, product price rebate $10 for each and every box, and 50% of that product VP will go towards your pairing. Okay, well, I can sense you're getting really excited now. And one of the questions you're going to ask is, well, it's great, I'm earning all these commissions and these bonuses. How am I going to receive them? How am I going to get paid? Well, there are two ways that you can be paid. Now, the person giving you this presentation will be able to explain how our back office system works and what all the various titles of the various sections means. But suffice to say, one of the most important ones is called Wallet B. It's essentially where your commissions, your bonuses are stored for you to withdraw from via the bank account, or alternatively you can convert it to what's called Wallet A for registrations. And again, your distributor, your upline, will give you a lot more information and training on how to use this. So for your total bonuses and commissions earned, we will pay 85% of it to you via that method. The other 15% will be paid via what we call a P-coin, which is a kind of cryptocurrency, and you can redeem those against products, training courses, or any other materials or courses or anything else that the company from time to time offers. And that, as I say, is 15%. Well, of course, bonuses and commissions are very important and the lifeblood of what we do in many respects. But of course, we all need recognition and a pat on the back from time to time. So we've developed a number of leadership ranks and incentives to recognize you when you achieve key milestones in your career with Powerlife. And they go from Gold Club right the way through to Infinite Club. The starting point is Gold Club, where you need to earn a total of $5,000 over any timeline. However, if you join us as a new member and you manage to achieve that within the first 90 days of joining us, we'll pay you an additional incentive of $150, and you then need to maintain a monthly income of $2,000, for which we'll pay you an additional income incentive of $100. Now, amazingly enough, some of our members have only been with us 6 or 7 months and have already achieved premium club status. That means in 6 or 7 months they've earned a total of $50,000 US through Powerlife from our 9 bonuses, and I'm sure you can too. We also have a number of incentives and rewards for people to achieve. First on the list is our Race for Dubai 2021, which we hope will take place as soon as travel restrictions worldwide are lifted. We also have incentives such as things for cars and various other prizes, but the Race for Dubai 2021 is the one that everybody is looking forward to. And to do that, all you need to do is to accumulate 3,000 P coins and you've qualified for the trip. So what are you waiting for? Well, as we come to the end of this presentation, we've talked about the company, the factory, the products, the testimonies you've seen. We've talked about the compensation plan and our 9 bonuses and just how much you can earn as a successful Powerlife distributor. But that means nothing if you don't have fun. And we really are a fun company. One of the things people will say to us all the time is, come and join Powerlife. We have a great deal of fun. Just look at the faces of some of our distributors in some of the events taking place all over the world. You only need to look at them to know they really enjoy what they're doing, and they have such fun. The lady in the middle there, Miss Ashlar, with the pink coat and the red flowers and the white Mercedes, recently bought that C-Class Mercedes purely from the earnings of her Powerlife business, and she's only been with us 6 or 7 months. You too can be like her. So what are you waiting for? And finally, we've looked at the company background, we've looked at the factory, we've looked at the products, we've had an insight into some of the amazing testimonies that some of our customers have given to us. So, as we come to the end of this presentation, and in conclusion, I'd like to share with you 6 reasons why you need to join Powerlife today. Number 1, we own our own factory. Now that might seem not a great deal in itself, but with over 20 years experience, we're one of the very few network marketing companies globally to own its own factory. Our PhD doctors carry out research and ensure that the whole process from start to finish is subjected to the most rigorous quality control. Now we can also make sure that supply always keeps up with demand if we grow exponentially. The second reason, we have amazing products. Yes, they're not only subjected to intensive research, but they work. As you've seen, we've received literally hundreds of testimonials from satisfied customers testifying to the incredible health benefits they've experienced from our products. Now, in today's health-conscious world, this really matters. Number 3, we give out top rewards to all of our people. Almost no other net marketing company in the world pays you however you earn. Left, right, up, down, retail, sponsorship, whatever way you look at it, Powerlife Global stands out as the most generous compensation plan of virtually any MLM company. Would you really want to partner with anyone else? We are your natural first choice. Reason number 4, we have a top management team. Our global management team comprises some of the world's most experienced professionals. We're all committed to absolute integrity and total transparency. From MLM operational experts to successful entrepreneurs and sales gurus, through to top consulting professionals in marketing, branding, training, and corporate culture. And we're all here to support you. And talking of support, reason number 5, we give you superb support. Whatever your needs, we're here for you. We've implemented a series of training resources second to none. Whether it be artwork for you to personalize, training or product videos, just like this one in fact, or the latest scientific studies on our products, it's all yours for free. We are privileged to be able to hold your hand throughout your journey to success. And finally, reason number 6, the time is now. With the state of the world right now, there has never been a better time to start your own network marketing business, and never a better time to make that decision to partner with Powerlife. So come on, what are you waiting for? The time is now. The road is Powerlife. Come on, join us today. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation. Please, if you have any questions, do ask the person who's shown it to you. But from me, Paul Baker, your Global Strategy Director, a very goodbye, and I hope to make it a very warm welcome very soon. Take care, please.